perfect murder. How would you do it? How would you kill someone and make sure you were never convicted of the crime? Let's start with the facts. Most murders are committed by someone who knows the victim, a spouse, a relative, a loved one. People with motives, hatred, lust, greed. So your perfect victim would be?
A stranger?
Exactly. Chosen at random, not connected to you, the killer. No connection, no motive, no case for the prosecution. You act alone. You don't brag about it, and you don't do anything the police would expect. Your weapon is untraceable. You leave no physical evidence at the scene. And there's nothing to prove that you, the murderer, were ever there.
What do you want? I got too much, no. Please, take this. No, let me take
Hey, Chief.
Who is he? Jean-Paul Bertrand worked at the deli down the block there.
Shot point blank. So far, we've got no weapon, no shell casings, no witnesses.
What's the motive, robbery?
It doesn't look like it. Wallet's intact.
Yeah. Single father, 3 kids. He's been here from Haiti for 5 years after the death of his wife, you know. Hard worker. No personal problems. Minds his own business.
No license, no social security or credit cards. It was probably illegal. We're still checking.
All right. You give me an address as soon as you can.
You want us to tell the kids, Chief?
No. I'll do it.
It's okay. Okay.
Hey, it's okay. It's all right.
I'm the one you want.
It's me.
I'm not under arrest, right? You said you just wanted to talk to me. I've been, I've been under a lot of I'm in school. The pressure's been killing me. Last night I just freaked out.
Listen, Bill.
With Bill, right? Yeah, Bill Wallace.
Well, Bill, you know you got rights. I mean, even though you're only a witness, we're still got to give you the old TV speech.
The right to remain silent, the right to yada yada yada.
You waive your right to an attorney?
I don't care. Whatever.
Okay, go for it. Talk to us.
I'm not a bad person. Last night was out of character, not who I am.
What was that account?
Well, I felt like I was going to explode. My girlfriend, she dumped me. I thought we were going to marry, but I was a fool, I guess, because there she is telling me that it's not working for her and that she's, like, out of there. When she left, I just went off. I just went off.
That's when you got the gun.
I don't like guns. They creep me out.
What kind of gun was it? Where'd you get it?
It's not important. Look, I was crazy. You know, I was way over the edge.
Yeah, women will do that to you, man. They get inside your head. Dan, you gotta do something, right? Or you're gonna flip out.
I was wired, totally. So I just blow it out of the apartment, and I'm walking for miles and miles, and it's late, and nobody's around.
Right, and then that's when you saw him?
What's gonna happen if I tell you? What'll they do to me?
Well, that's up to the U.S. attorney.
Because I know who did it. I know who shot that guy.
Well, Bill, you're acting like you want to tell us something. Was it you? Did you shoot him?
Yeah. It was me.
It's only been about 3 months. Why? Paid the rent on time. No complaints, you know? Hello? Anybody home?
Hi. Jack Mannion, Chief of Police. This is Mrs. Nixon.
Hi.
Are you in charge here?
Yes.
I have some information about your father that I'd like to share with you. I'd like to come in, please.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Luke.
Luke. Would you mind sitting down, please? Hi. Hi. Your father was killed on his way home from work, Luke. I'm sorry.
I knew something was wrong. I knew it.
Well, how did he die?
He was shot.
Did it hurt?
No, I don't think it hurt. I don't think he had to suffer.
How do you know?
Luke, is there anyone that we can call for you? A relative? A friend?
No.
I'd like you to come to the station with us so we can make some calls and perhaps find a family that you can stay with.
No. They're going to take my brother over here.
No, not necessarily.
Don't lie to me, okay? That's what they do. They take you away. Nobody take you away from me, okay? It's about coming.
Do you have any grandparents or aunts and uncles in this country? Luke?
Chief.
They have nobody, and the INS is after them. Since 9/11, they've been more aggressive with their deportations and Homeland Security. Most likely they'll be deported.
Any relatives in Haiti?
It's unknown, but even if they do, are they going to welcome 3 more mouths to feed?
Can't send it back. They'll never make it. I need an arm to twist.
I'll get you one.
You got 3 kids eating in your office. I presume they're friends of yours.
Yeah. Bertrand kids.
Temple and Abrino have a suspect in their father's murder. But there's a little hitch in our giddy-up.
You gotta be kidding me. You got a confession, but it's not on tape.
Couldn't find the tape recorder, Chief.
We usually keep it in the glove box, but for some reason, it wasn't there.
I issued a memo about locking cars at crime scenes. Now you know why.
Chief, he confessed to the homicide. He said it. It's documented in my notes.
Defense attorneys love notes. They eat them for breakfast.
You got no evidence from the crime scene. SEM test negative. No gunshot residue. We have nothing that links Mr. Wallace to this crime.
Just give me a confession and do it right. How you feel?
Good.
No problems?
No problems.
No aches, no pains, no...
Ray, I have the gene that causes Huntington's, not the disease. Stop the interrogation. Got your back, okay?
It's not what I was asking, but... Okay.
All units, we have a report of shots fired, 122nd and N.
6042, we're a block away.
Oh, man.
6042, have homicide respond to our location. We have a body. I'm from the smell. It's been here a while.
Copy that.
I never said I did it.
Yes, you did, Bill. You told us in the car. Remember?
No, I said I might know who did it.
Okay. You might know who did it, then who?
2 black guys. They wanted money.
Oh. Okay. Come on, man. Come on. That is not what you said before.
I was a witness. I saw them rob the guy, then they shot him.
Try again, Bill. He wasn't robbed, and you know it. And even if he was, why would these 2 black guys just sit there and let you watch?
Because I was hiding. They didn't know I was there. I want to talk to my godfather. He knows the law. I think he should be here. You're confusing me.
Okay, so what did these 2 guys do after they shot Patron?
I want to talk to Matt.
No, I want to know what these 2 guys did.
They ran. Then one of them crouched. I heard metal hit something. It clunked like he threw the gun away.
So he crouched and threw away the gun. Now, you were hiding and you heard this, or you were watching and you saw it? I mean, which was it, Bill? You were running some type of game here, right? Why don't you just tell us what really happened?
I told you. It was 2 gangbangers. They killed him. Then one of them threw the gun away in the storm drain.
Miss Farmer?
Yeah.
There's someone here to see you. Immigration.
Unbelievable. How did they get here so fast? Tell them,
I'll tell them you're out.
Thanks.
Mrs. Nixon?
Dorothy, it's Ella.
Oh, Ella. I'm still trying to place your kids. I just can't guarantee I won't have to split them up.
I need you to lose them, Dorothy, in the system for a few days.
What? How?
Well, I don't know.
I'm sure it happens all the time for no good reason. Just, Dorothy, please, just do this for me. All right?
I'll get back to you then.
Right.
One more time, Bill. Tell us what happened.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Try the truth.
I told you the truth. Hey, man, I'm like done. When can I go home?
Repeat what you told us in the car. It's all you got to do.
I can't. I can't tell you.
Sure you can. It's easy. Come on. You just start from the beginning. Bill, you did it. We know you did it. You told us that you did it. You told us where you put the gun. We're out there looking for it right now. We're going to put it together. You're going to prison. Now it's just a matter of how long. So why don't you just cooperate with us? Just make it all better. I mean, we ain't mad at you. I mean, this ain't nothing personal. We don't care. We just want to help you put this thing to bed. That's all.
Maybe I could write it down.
Sure, that's good. Write it. Write it and sign it, and you're going to feel a whole lot better. Trust me. Don't leave anything out.
I can't.
Oh, come on, Bill. You're wasting our time.
I want to go home. I've been here for hours, and I want to go home.
He's lying through his teeth.
All right, let's say he is. Now, why'd he kill this guy? What was his motive? Why'd he let himself get caught?
I don't know.
If the disciplinary board recommends the appropriate action, I might reconsider. Chief?
Hey, Kavanaugh.
We were just discussing the Henderson case.
Were you? You having a good time?
No, it's not fun.
What's he doing here? That's Bill Wallace. He's one of my students.
So he picks somebody at random. Now, that's part of the assignment, right? Then he shoots him down like an animal. What'd you assign for extra credit?
It was an exercise, Jack. A way to make the class more interesting. You can't seriously believe that this kid committed murder for this assignment.
Well, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Is he capable of it?
I don't know. I don't know him outside of class.
Are you the good cop or are you the good cop?
And there, he's smart and he knows it. He struck me as cool. I guess you might say cold.
Cold enough to murder somebody just to prove it?
That's not much of a motive.
Maybe that's the point. No motive, no case for the prosecution. Yeah.
We found this in a storm drain 4 blocks from the scene.
Right where he said it'd be.
Mm-hmm. ATF says it was bought at a gun show in Virginia 8 months ago. It's untraceable, no fingerprints. Lab says the muck and mire in the storm drain will have degraded any DNA. We're checking for ballistics.
I left 3 kids without a father. Thinks it's a game. Hey. Jack Manny, Chief of Police. How do you do? Detectives, you give us a moment alone, please.
So, you're the head guy, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me, head guy. And you're Bill. Is it all right to call you Bill?
Yeah.
Bill, help me out here. It's kind of rough trying to make sense out of what you're saying. Could you explain it again? Just go over it.
I told them I saw the murder. I was a witness, but they want me to say that I did it. They said confess. They said write it down and sign it, but I can't. It's all lies. They forced me. They wouldn't let up. I've been here so long. I don't feel good. I asked to see a lawyer before. Could I see one now?
Oh yeah, sure. That's your right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna end the interview right now. So, anything I can get you?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Black.
Black. Hey, Bill, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get you.
I practiced criminal defense for 10 years. Rule number 1, cops are always have to get a confession. He used that. You didn't cross the line. He dragged you over it.
I don't see how. We did everything by the book.
You swiped the recorder, so you'd have no record.
He'll also claim he was never read his rights, since you have no record of that either.
He confessed.
He'll say you coerced it out of him.
Making his confession inadmissible. This is textbook. He tells you where to find the gun right after he confesses. It's fruit of the poison tree. Also inadmissible.
Sir, I said you can't go in there.
Honey, I just did. Chief Mannion, I'm Matthew Kenton. I represent Bill Wallace. This is his father. And you'd better have a damn good explanation for why my client... Vanny?
Vanny?
Hello, Matt. I'll wait outside.
Oh, hey, no, stay. Oh, come on, it's getting interesting. Vanny and Matt.
What are you doing to my son?
He's a suspect in a homicide.
That is outrageous. You've got the wrong person. Matthew, I want to see him, Chief.
Hey, Kevin.
We'll show you the way. I'll catch you later, gorgeous.
Ooh. Hey. Wait a minute. Gorgeous? No, I'm sorry. Vanny. Vanny. So you know him, huh?
Well, everybody knows him. Can catch him on the 6 o'clock news once a week.
Yeah, sure. Come on.
Okay. We go all the way back to college. We met at a demonstration.
Really? Well, that figures. So then what? You're in practice together?
No. About 1,000,000 years ago, Matt and I were married. See you later.
Chief, how many ways can you say no case? My client was grilled for hours. He was denied a lawyer.
He never asked for a lawyer. He specifically waived his right to counsel.
He asked for me, the best attorney in the country.
So your client told my detectives that you're his godfather?
And that I know the law. And they should have stopped right there. Hell, look at the tapes. He kept saying he wanted to go home.
He could have any time he wanted to. The tape shows that.
His confession is tainted. It was forced. And no judge is going to accept it.
You know, I bet this makes your day, doesn't it? Murder getting off on a technicality.
Well, first of all, that's a slanderous accusation. And secondly, don't blame me if the system works.
The system works if your client gets what he deserves.
Well, I'm on the left, you're on the right. We could do this dance all day long. Why don't you just let him go?
Because he's guilty?
Not if you can't prove it, Chief. Not if you can't prove it. I want the record to show that my client has not been charged and he is willing to cooperate.
All right, now, Mr. Wallace, you said that you witnessed the murder of Jean-Paul Beltran.
Yes.
And you said you saw two men do it. Can you describe the killers?
Well, they were black. They looked really mean, and they wore ski masks.
How do you know? I mean, how could you tell?
Tell what?
That they looked real mean. They wore ski masks.
I don't know. They just did.
So, you said that you were angry and that you've been out walking all night. That's how you came to the crime scene? All right? Yeah.
Yep, right.
Now, you own a silver Lexus. Is that correct? License number AQ506D. Sorry. You got a parking ticket last night. It was 5th and Monroe, about 6 blocks from where Mr. Bertrand was gunned down. But it's nowhere near where you live, work, or go to school. So what was the car doing there?
You tell me. You seem to have this whole thing figured out.
Mind if we look through your car?
Anytime.
Look, I think we're done here. If you want to file murder charges based on a parking ticket...
Have you ever read Nietzsche, Chief? No, of course not. You have no idea what I'm talking about. It's way over your head. Man and Superman. If you're smart enough, you can do whatever you want.
Boy, I tell you, that must be tough, you know? As brilliant as you are, having to live with it.
Not so far.
Well, you're young.
What's wrong with you?
What?
You're treating my son like scum. Like a gangbanger. Like street trash.
Your son is a sociopath, Mr. Wallace.
Look, Bill's bright. He's high-strung. He doesn't like to be controlled, but a sociopath? Murderer. My God, if I thought that, if his mother and I thought that, don't you think that we would have...
What?
Detective Hatfield?
Yeah.
I'm Officer Paris. My partner and I found that body this afternoon. I was just wondering if there's any preliminary ID yet, or...
Which body?
The one in the alley?
I got 27 unidentified bodies dating back 9 years. 8 of them found in alleys. Be more specific?
The one from today.
Body in advanced state of decomposition. Female, 35 to 50 years. Time and cause of death undetermined.
So what do we do now?
What happens next is I try to identify my other 27 bodies, and then when that's done, I'll get to your Jane Doe.
How long will that take?
Hatfield. Hey, all right, what's your extension? Hold on. All right, shoot. All right. Hey. Today. You're right.
Yeah, thank you. Hey.
Hey.
So how we doing this?
I can't do dinner with you tonight. I got something I need to take care of.
You are canceling on Temple Page?
I have this thing, and I didn't know it was going to be a problem, but it is, and I need to deal with it, so I just can't...
Kendall. It's okay. It's cool. You got a thing. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll catch you later.
Okay. Hey. Can I get a rain check?
Sure. Anytime.
Now you just go back to work and don't worry, all right? And make sure you tell Felicia I'll be down at the hospital before they take her to surgery. We might even get a chance to play some dominoes. Bless your heart.
Thank you, Reverend. Good night.
Temple Page. Boy, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you, sir.
Come on inside. You know, I was just thinking about you the other day.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Glenda was ordering the lavender roses to plant in the spring.
Right.
You know, the lavender rose was Giselle's favorite flower.
Yeah.
She wanted him in her wedding bouquet. Of course, you know that.
Well, how is Mrs. Hamilton?
Well, she misses Giselle every day, just like I do. I guess that'll never go away.
You know, it's funny. Sometimes I'm driving my car or listening to music or doing my laundry. And I feel like I hear her voice.
Yes. The love will never leave you, Temple. Is there something on your mind, son?
I met somebody. Somebody who makes me feel like it's possible to... She makes me feel like a lot of things are possible.
Mm-hmm. Yes, like falling in love again, huh?
Yeah.
It's okay. Listen, you don't need my permission to get on with your life. Temple, Giselle would have wanted you to be happy. And you live a good life. It's the best way to honor her.
Thank you, sir.
I can't keep doing this.
It's called love, Kendall.
Yeah, I was in love before your wife decided to reconcile. Before you decided you couldn't leave your kids. Now it's sneaky. I don't want to live my life like this, do you?
No. No.
But I don't want to live my life without you either.
Gordon.
I'm sorry.
Gordon, we can't keep doing this.
Why not? Why not? Tell me.
The kids had a rough night, but at least they're together.
Yeah, good.
Chief Mannion, Jeffrey Strasser, INS. I believe you know Mr. Gillis.
Mm-hmm.
Chief. Mr. Gillis is willing to swear that the Bertrand children left their apartment with you yesterday. Those children are in the United States illegally. Hiding them from our agency is a crime. You have 1 hour to produce them or face the consequences.
Okay.
Let me see. Do you have the
You're lost.
Hey, well, I mean, there's just so many lawyers, you know. Should never be this many lawyers in one building. It's just, it's unpatriotic or something. No, I'm Judge Sophie Roseman. There she is.
Immigration court, 3rd floor.
All right.
You're seeing an immigration judge about the Bertrand kids?
Yeah. INS caught up with them. They're looking at deportation. Hey, Kavanaugh, there's something on my mind here about this Matt Kenton guy. Now, was that one of those uppity, prearranged, rich family marriage kind of deals?
No. Love at first sight.
Oh, come on. Killing me.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
About the Kenton?
The kids. I feel responsible.
Well, you're not.
I put the thought into Wallace's head.
Yeah, well, he decided what he was going to do with it, didn't he? The ages of the children are 16, 9, and 6. The only thing they had in their life was their father, and now he's gone.
But that doesn't change the rules. They can apply for political asylum, but chances are they won't get it.
Because they're Haitian and black.
Their trial won't come up for months, maybe years, and they'll have to spend the whole time in detention. So isn't it better just to send them back?
To Haiti? Your Honor, the crime rate in Port-au-Prince makes hell look like a nice neighborhood. But they've been here 5 years. There's nobody they know back there. Their relatives are all dead, gone, or disinterested. You send them back, they're going to end up on the streets, or even worse.
I feel for them, Chief Mannion. I want you to know that. I'm not just some sort
do
of
something to help them.
What do you want me to do?
Fast track their hearing. Put them up for political asylum. Make sure they get it. That can happen with your signature.
That is highly irregular.
But it's doable. Your Honor, their father, Mr. Bertrand, had a dream. He wanted a better life for his children. You can't give it to them. You can.
The Jane Doe from yesterday? I signed out her effects from the morgue. Nobody else was claiming them.
Talk about traveling light.
A woman's whole life came down to this. Greek letters. Maybe a sorority pin?
Why are you so interested all of a sudden?
I just keep thinking, how can somebody not be missed? Die and nobody gives a damn? How come no one reported her missing? Her name wasn't Jane Doe, Ray.
Head down, your eyes open. Hey, what?
AMR
Chief, tracked down Wallace's classmates. Their alibis look good.
His classmates didn't want to hang out with him, though. His ex-girlfriend said that he weirded her out. They only went together for a couple of months.
What about Wallace's car?
Clean. Changed his clothes, maybe even took a shower before he got in.
All right, let's check some of the motels in the area. Maybe we'll get lucky. What do you got here?
Not much. Well, no crime scene's clean. It's not possible. The kid's not that good.
Well, so far he is.
I could look at you forever.
You're not making this very easy, Gordon.
I don't want to. I don't want to make it easy for you to leave me.
Hi. Hey, pick up for Sabrina.
Is there someone from work?
Here, keep the change.
Well, you're not going to tell me.
Yeah, thank you. We're on our way.
All right. Lab is ready. We can go on over there.
Oh, good. Just saw Kendall Truman in there with some dude.
Yes, so?
Well, there was some intense something going on. Guess I'm just gonna have to move down my list of potentials.
Yeah, like you were even on hers.
Hey, guy can clean, can he?
Harrison Levick's clothes matched his kids.
What is that?
Dust from Bertrand's shoes. No good unless we get matching dust from the suspect.
Is this what the victim was wearing when he was killed?
Yeah. We found carpet and blanket fibers. Generic. They're in about 10 million homes.
Got a light? Look. What is that?
Glass.
Chief.
Yeah.
Luke Bertrand ran away. Dorothy Nixon got a phone call from the foster home an hour ago.
What about Francois and Isabel?
They're fine. They're still there.
Yeah, what happened to knocking, Kendall?
I'm sorry, Chief, but we have a situation.
Mr. Wallace was detained by the MPD for hours, interrogated mercilessly, and now he's being harassed. His friends are being intimidated. His entire life has been turned upside down.
Excuse me, sir. Mr. Wallace still has his life. John Paul Bertrand was not that lucky.
My client wanted to help solve the murders. He volunteered to tell the police what he had witnessed. But now, to cover up their own incompetence, because they cannot find the real killers, they're hounding him.
Oh, come on. Tell me you're not that gullible.
I am filing a $100 million lawsuit against the MPD, violating Mr. Wallace's civil rights.
Mannion is a cartoon cop. He can't protect his own parking lot. How can he protect the city?
Bill, I really think you ought to go to the hospital.
Have this
I'm
checked
fine.
out by a real
Sit
doctor.
over
there till I'm finished. This incident is
A
testimony.
day at the beach, Chief. That's what this suit's gonna be.
We're citizens who volunteer to help the police solve a murder.
Where'd you get the gun?
A guy on the street. I don't know his name. He just gave it to me for $10.
You help me find him?
Did I kill him?
No,
Okay, so am I going to jail?
probably.
And the man who murdered my father's free?
You should have come to me, Lou.
No. I should have shot him better.
You want me to represent Luke Bertrand?
Yeah. Look, he needs the best defense he can get. And, checking around, your name came up.
He shot the man in front of half the television cameras in this city.
Mm-hmm. He was distraught over his father's death. He thought the killer was going to go free.
The best defense Luke Bertrand could have is for you to charge William Wallace with his father's murder.
I agree. So, let me know if I can be of help.
Where are we going?
We're not going anywhere. You got to get busy, counselor.
Eyeglasses, see?
Are you sure?
20/80 severe astigmatism. Your suspect wear eyeglasses?
He does according to his driver's license, but I don't recall him wearing any, except his sunglasses. Yeah, but remember he was squinting when he was going to write out that statement for us. He shoots Bertrand, bends over the body to make sure he's dead. Or to look for a shell casing. He bends over the body, the glasses fall off, they look okay, and he doesn't notice that the chip. You gotta find those glasses.
I'd like to have a look around your apartment, Mr. Wallace.
No.
How did she die?
Exposure. She wasn't a drug addict, Mrs. Cartwright. She was clean.
This is Rachel. Before.
She's lovely.
She favored you.
It's... I knew she was mentally ill when she went to college. I didn't want to face it. She had a breakdown that spring. Ran away. I looked for her for years. She never called me. She never thought to let me know she was right here all the time. Why do you think?
I wish I knew, Mrs. Cartwright.
We're very sorry for your loss.
This is the shard we found in Jean-Paul Bertrand's sweater. These are Wallace's glasses. The shard matches the nick in one of the lenses. The prescription of the shard matches Wallace's prescription.
But here's the kicker. There are traces of blood inside the hinge. Billy Boy couldn't see well enough to wipe it off.
But the lab got enough blood to make a DNA test. It's Jean-Paul Bertrand's.
Good work, detectives.
NPD, open up! Mr. Wallace! NPD! Let's let it out the back.
William Wallace? Are you William Wallace?
Yes!
You're under arrest for the murder of Jean-Paul Bertrand.
You have the right to remain silent. Should you choose to give up that right, anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you by the court. Do you understand these rights? Do you understand these rights?
Yes.
The masters have been abolished. The morality of the common man has triumphed. That's my favorite quote from Nietzsche.
It was sad. They were mother and daughter. There was a lot of love there. They just lost each other. At least now she can give her daughter a decent burial. You went above and beyond on this one, Nancy. You did good. No. Couldn't stop thinking about her. She was alone. She was sick. Could have been any of us.
Yeah?
Hi.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, got a word for you. Trepanation. Trepanation is basically the drilling of a hole in the skull for any specific purpose. Now, see, I got onto that because I was looking up this Egyptian, the process the Egyptians had for taking the brain out through the nose during the embalming process. But, you know, who knows what you're going to run into when you're in that kind of a search engine.
Right. I wanted to do that to a few judges.
Yeah. How can I help you?
The U.S. attorney gave Luke a good deal. 5 years suspended sentence, community service, and counseling.
My gosh. Bruce Logan did that?
I don't suppose you had anything to do with it?
Not a thing. I don't play politics, Kevin. I told you that.
Okay.
Anyway, are you hungry?
I'm starving.
I'm hungry.
We eat together a lot. Why do you think that is?
Sublimation.
I love that word.
Yeah, from the Latin sublimis, you know, which is diverting the expression of a natural desire or impulse from its primitive form.
To one more socially or culturally acceptable.
There you go. Bet you I know a lot more words than your friend Matt.
Oh, Jack, let's not get into that whole whose words are bigger thing.
Yeah? Well, in case we do, mine are.